make some magic with Lisa. Mixing the resin, shimmering bright. Pouring in the color, shining in the light.
Hi y'all, welcome back. It's Lisa from Simply Inspired Creations. So glad to be back. Okay, so I bought these letters and I'm absolutely obsessed because they're literally like the 70s. They're those bubble letters. They're cute. So I've decided I'm gonna do some keychains in the Petri dish effect. That's kind of what I'm gonna be going for. I've already mixed my resin. I've got 1:1 Let's resin. It's already been degassed, as you can see. So we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna pour. We're gonna do it with not Let's resin. We're gonna do it with Ranger alcohol inks. I'm gonna use their neon collection. They all have different crazy names. You got atomic and hyper and caution and fluorescent and radioactive, ignite, and then the purple one. I'm trying to see what the purple one's called. Razzle. So yeah, I'm going to use these in them because, well, why not? It's the 70s. 70s and 80s, we were all about our neon. Yeah, I know, I just showed my age. But, yep, that's what we're going to go with. All the Ranger colors. Just because I think the neons are very pretty. And I may add to some of them some of the rainbow alcohol ink by Marabou. Just because I want the sparkle to come into some of them. But yeah, that's where we're going to start. I'm going to start by pouring my resin here in just a moment. I need to sit down so I can see because, you know, I'm old and it kind of comes with the territory that you can't. But we're going to go with as many as I can and just do some and see what we come up with. So there's the A. And my resin's already getting warm, which is exactly what I wanted. I want it to be a little bit warm. I probably should have sprayed this mold just a little bit because I already, look, I didn't say I could aim. Clearly, I can't. So, all right, let's get that first of all. Okay, there's that. The A is done. All right. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's just been a beautiful day. It's still a little chilly here, but you know, before we know it, it'll be 75 degrees outside again and beautiful. And then it'll be so hot we can't breathe because, again, this is Georgia. Yeah, I keep getting bubbles, little bubbles here and there. So we're going to try to avoid some of those. I know W, but I don't know any Z's. So I'm just going to kind of go with it the best I can. If I could just stop throwing stuff today, we'd be spectacular. Okay, we're going to try that again. Okay, here we go. I will probably fast forward through the pours because that just can't even be like fun to watch. It's fun to do, but just pouring resin, watching it, I can't even imagine that's a good time. I think I'm gonna let that warm up a little bit more and get a little thicker. Maybe about another 3 or 4 minutes, and I will be back. And at that point, we will do the dropping in the Petri dish effect. Be right back, guys. All right, guys, I think it's time. So, I'm gonna turn my light around because I can't see myself, so see if that helps us a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna move this up a little bit because, yep. And then we're gonna go for it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a couple. You know I have a blue. I want my blue neon. Where's my blue neon? There it is. All right. So we're gonna do the blue too. All right. So we got, it's called electric. We're gonna do blue, green, and yellow in 1 or 3. I don't know. We're gonna go with those look amazing from this side. We shall see tomorrow from, well, the next day from the other side. But I am going to take my little dotting tool and a paper towel as soon as I get one. And I am going to do some swirling. So, let's hope. that's exactly where I'm going to leave that for tonight. And we'll see tomorrow what it looks like. Wow. The next day what it looks like. It won't be tomorrow because tomorrow I'll be doing a backing. But okay, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Y'all have a blessed night. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. It's day 2. We are going to put, I think I'm going to go with a white background on these. I think that will look the best. I could be wrong. We'll see. They kind of have 70's vibes to me, so that's what I was going for, and hopefully that's how that turns out completely. I will mix my resin. I'm using Let's Resins. I'll show you. Let's Resin 1-to-1 epoxy. That's what I'm going to use, as that's what I started with. And as soon as I have that mixed, I will be back and show you where we go from there. I am going to use Ocean White by Let's Resin also, so that will be the color. I will have it all mixed and degassed when I get back. I will see you then. Be right back. Okay, we're back. I've got that 1-to-1 resin. I'm pulling my chair up, I'm sorry. Mixed up with Ocean White in it, as you can see. We're gonna go ahead and start pouring, because all I'm doing today is backing these. They've already been poured for the most part, and then I will drag out anything I need to drag out just to make sure I got them filled how I want them filled. I don't want to take a half hour if I can help it to do this part. Alrighty. Okay. I can't wait to see what these come out looking like tomorrow. I think they're going to be cool. Yeah, I know. I age myself every time I open my mouth. Sorry. I don't mind. I earned every bit of my age. And I thank God I'm still here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's a little chilly today, and I had to be outside for a little while sanding the table that I'm doing. You'll get to see that. Go. We are done with that for today, and I will be back tomorrow when we get to demold and make keychains. I'm excited. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Hi, y'all. Okay, well, I promised that I would come back with pictures of these, but I think I'm going to demold them for you in front of you. I'm going to tell you I demolded one, and I absolutely love the 70s vibe that it gives. It's just really cool, and the depth is kind of amazing. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but look at the depth if you can see it. It's just amazing. So we're gonna demold, and then I will make them into keychains, some of them. I have some other plans for some other ones, but yeah. We're gonna just demold, and then I will clean them up, make them into keychains, and then take pictures of them for y'all. I do have a little bit of overpour, as you can see, but most of it just pops off, and the rest that doesn't, I'll take my deburring tool too. I'm loving every one of them. I think they came out amazing. Wow. Even the blobbing in some of them, I don't even mind. It's just kind of cool. It's a very 70s vibe. Can't tell I'm a kid from the 70s, right? Praise God I made it this long. Just saying. But we did stupid stuff before, you know, people could record you doing stupid stuff, which is kind of probably the good thing. Doesn't mean we didn't do it. But yeah, these are gorgeous. I am so happy I did this. This was just an experiment I wanted to try because I had the Rangers, and oh, just spectacular coloring. They're very bright, vibrant colors. Again, very groovy 70s vibes. I dig them. All of them. Let's get the L. That's my initials, the one I'm going to be carrying with me. I like that, though. I'll tell you, the rainbow alcohol ink could have been a little better. It kind of blobbed itself at the front. I wanted it to kind of go through it, but I don't hate it. Just spectacular how these came out. Just kind of awesome. Wow. I really dig them. Yep, we're gonna make some keychains today. All right, guys, that's all of those demolded. I completely dig that. All right, well, I'm gonna clean them up, and I will come back and show you maybe the gist of how to do a keychain. I think, you know, if you're watching resin videos, you're either trying to learn from the beginning like I did, or you're just looking for new ideas. So I'm going to go with maybe you're learning from the beginning, and I will show you how to do them. I'll even, you know what, stick this to the side for now and grab my chair. And I will do one or two with my deburring tool so that you can see what I mean to do when I say I'm going to clean them up. This, as you can see in the center here, it has a little overhang. So I'm going to take this tool and I'm going to catch the overhang everywhere that it is. Right here on this edge is just a little bit. Yep, there we go. And a little bit right here on this edge. And this cleans it right up. It's absolutely spectacular how well this thing works. And going in the here. See, the thing is with this, it's free spinning, as you can see. It literally does the work for you. All you have to do is take it through where you want it. And as you see, that whole area that needed to be cleaned up is now cleaned up. And this, it makes your edges nice and smooth, and so they're not so sharp, some of them, because resin does get real sharp. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. Just kidding, by the way. I know if you do resin at all, you know. It does come out with sharp edges, and they will cut you. It is unforgiving. But yeah. it's absolutely just so much fun. I say if you've never tried resin, I recommend it highly, though I will also let you know ahead of time. It will keep you pretty broke because resin is just, it's fun. I guess if you don't sell it, it keeps you kind of broke. I haven't sold mine to date. I mean, I've sold a few things, but it's not like what I set out to do when I make stuff. It's generally not my original goal. I do it because I just absolutely love doing it. It's just such a fun thing to do. And it keeps me occupied. And all right, there's the H done. And we'll do one more to show you, and then I will spare you some of the boring stuff because I think after one or two, if you need to see it again, you can rewind. You don't need to see me do 15 letters. I'm just saying. But I'm just going to keep going with it. And we're going to finish up with what I got going on here. And then just keep cleaning the edges of each one. Yeah, that edge is just a little too much for me. Perfect. See if we can get the rest just the way I need it. Oh yeah, that's great. And then this down here. Alrighty. Alright, now that you've seen how it's done, I am going to go ahead and finish them all off camera, and then I will show you how to attach the keychain pieces. Like I said, I have some things to do with some of these letters that might not be a keychain. So I'm going to hang on to some of them, but I'll do 4 or 5 as keychains just to give you an idea. And then we will go from there. Alrighty, guys, I shall return. Alright, guys. So here we are. I've got all the hardware ready and all the eye hooks ready, and I even have my UV resin. I'm going to use Let's Resin's UV resin, just the hard type, to get everything adhered. I'm going to start with my little drill, since this is the one I keep at this desk. Give me just a second to grab it because it's kind of caught up on stuff. Always when you're in a hurry to do something and do it proper, things want to be hung up on everything. So, okay. So I'm going to use my little drill. Give me a second to grab the wood board that I use because clearly Lisa was not ready. What else is new? Okay. You'll see holes in this as it is because this is what I do. I use this for whenever I'm drilling, period. Doesn't matter what I'm drilling. Whatever I'm drilling is going in this. So we're going to make sure this is in camera for you so that we can see, and it is not. So we're going to move some stuff around a little bit. That with its eye hook, and then move this back a little bit with its eye hook. And I did color coordinate the eye hooks. So we're going to put this in the camera shot. Okay, there we go. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to do 2 and show you what I do as far as how I drill and, you know, things like that. I just generally take my drill, turn it on, find exactly the spot I want it to go in, and then I keep a steady hand. I kind of think I want it to hang oblong. So, oh, no, don't start with me. And here. All right, here's that. And I have a little, this is an old blush brush that I used to use that I clean up all the drilling stuff. And then I'm going to take and put in this cup just a little bit of this UV resin. It's not going to take much to do all of this. And then I'm going to take this little eye hook and I'm going to put it in my pliers like so. I'm going to get a good hold to it because, yeah, being old, you don't get that very much. I'm just dipping the hook into the resin. As you can see, it's got a drop on it. Then we're going to put it in here and we're going to twist and turn until it's completely and totally where I want it to be, how I want it to be. Okay. Okay, now that we got it going, one more. Yep, and that's how that's going to go. And then I will put it in to cure it. I'm going to do 2 of them, like I said, and then I will do the rest off camera. And then I will take pictures and we will put them up. Alrighty, last one. Where do I want to drill this? I think I'll go to top. Okay. And then we're going to take the little green eye hook that I have. Get a good grip on it because I know me. Dip it a teeny bit into that UV resin. And then we're going to screw it in. If I can do it without. Nope. Because of course it's got to be the way. All right, let's try that again. We're going to get a little better grip on it, a little differently. All right, now we're going to try again. There's the hole. Okay. Come on. Nope, don't play with me. Because I want it to be a tight fit instead of just a however it is fit. There we go. Got it. And that's how we're going to go with that. All right. Now, give me just a second because, yep, I made a little bit of a mess on it. I want to take a paper towel to it. Probably with a little teeny tiny bit of alcohol on it because I don't want to have to clean up anything off this neck or off this keychain when I'm done with it. So let's just, okay. And that's how that is. So those 2 are done. I will put them into cure. I'll put them in probably for 5 minutes. I will be back just with pictures. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for staying with me. I hope to see you again in the next video. Until then, stay blessed. Bible verse of the day, I will leave in the description and probably put it on the screen now. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. We will be back soon.